Now, I know it's not a secret that shooting games are the pulse-quickening, adrenaline-pumping genre of video games, I know, but I'm pretty sure that most of you would agree that, don't you, sure they might unleash some of your most primal instincts in less than healthy ways as you scream, "Take that, you sucker!" at your screen. But there is something very oddly satisfying about blowing up your enemies with a well-aimed headshot. And when it comes to the PS4, oh boy, we've got a treasure trove of outlandish shooter games that'll make you a little bit trigger-happy for action. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you some of the best PS4 shooting games of all time that are still rocking the gaming world in 2024. Time may fly, but these titles, they're timeless. So without making you bored with my blather, let's jump right into the list and see which of the PS4's offerings will be your next gaming obsession. The first entry on our list is Far Cry 6, and why not? This game offers everything that a shooting game lover could ask for. Guns, guns, and more guns, baby! You'll be completely stunned by what you can find in this game. This sixth installment of the Far Cry series is set in the fictional Caribbean island of Yara, which is inspired by Cuba, by the way. If you like guns, love freedom, and want to be an American hero, I'm kidding. If you just want to be a hero of the revolution, then this game is a perfect thing for you. Just like Far Cry 5, this latest game offers a massive open world where you can explore, fight, and conquer. With new mechanics, improved graphics, and a gripping storyline, it's a sin to not play this game on your hallowed PlayStation 4. Now, if you're like me and love something that is undeniably brilliant, too good to put into words, then you'll get excited by the mere mention of Overwatch 2. It's not just a game, it's like pure red wine. You want to sip on it slowly and enjoy every ounce of it until it's gone. So sad. It is pure, unadulterated joy. While Overwatch 1 also stole our hearts, this 2022 release takes all the things we loved about the original and elevates them to new heights. It's a perfect mix of familiar and fresh, like meeting up with an old friend who has some amazing news to share, and you're like actually excited about it. The graphics are crisp, the sound design is impeccable, and the gameplay is as smooth as ever. Honestly, it's hard to find fault in Overwatch 2, so make sure to put it at the top of your list for PS4 games in 2024. The next game that deserves a spot on this illustrious list is the tactical masterpiece Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Oh yeah! Now, this game is a bit different from your typical first-person shooter. Instead of constant action and gunfire, Rainbow Six Siege focuses on tense silence and calculated moves that will make your heart race. And if you ask me, this game is like a game of chess but with guns. Every movement a breach, and kill counts in this game. And one wrong move could cost you the entire match. If you're someone who adores tough, perplexing, and intense gameplay, then Rainbow Six Siege will definitely scratch that itch for you. Now, if you think the gaming world is all about battle royales, tactical squads, and online shooters, hold your controller, because Titanfall 2 is here to redefine what being a first-person shooter really means. Still, in 2024, this game holds a special place in our hearts of FPS lovers who have experienced its epic campaign. The fluid gunplay, crisp and impactful movement, and pro-level depths make it a wall-running dream. This sci-fi FPS will catapult you into a world where time travel and game world reshaping are just the tip of the iceberg. With an abundance of design and imagination in its levels and setups, you won't have a dull moment while playing this game on your PS4. Personally, this game is one of my favorite battle royale games, and I can 100% guarantee that once you start playing it, it'll be hard to stop. Apex Legends spices up the Battle Royale formula by introducing unique characters, each with their own abilities, called Legends. I mean, what's not to love about playing a game where you can grapple, teleport, and turn invisible? This game was released in 2019 by Respawn Entertainment, and it has already made its mark on the gaming world with its eye-catching graphics, smooth gameplay, and addicting features. You can play solo, in pairs, or even as a squad of 3 to take down other players. And trust me, it's an unforgettable experience that will keep you coming back for more. Now, moving on to Destiny. This one might have had a rocky start at the launch, but no one can deny that its sequel is a solid experience that will keep you hooked for hours. Destiny 2 is more than just a so-called live service game. It is an endless fun mashup of FPS gameplay and MMO-style meta. The ground-shaking sci-fi battles, the complex yet engaging storyline, and the well-crafted PvP and PvE modes are just some of the reasons why Destiny 2 is often hailed as one of the best shooting games on PS4. I mean, when you have guns that talk, who wouldn't want to play it? So be sure to add this to your collection and join the Guardians in their fight against the darkness. Moving on to Doom. This is a series that needs no introduction. The 2016 reboot of this iconic game surprised everybody with its gory gameplay and stunning visuals that truly captured the essence of hell. It's a magnificent ballet of bloodshed that kept players on the edge of their seats from start to finish, but then came Doom Eternal in 2020, and then it took everything that made the 2016 reboot so great and amplified it to an obscenely awesome new level. With the new abilities, enemies, and weapons, Doom Eternal is a non-stop adrenaline rush that will leave you breathless. Both games are great, and it's very hard to pick which one is better, so I'll just say that they're both a must-play for any PS4 owner. Now, would you like to explore a post-apocalyptic world that is filled with danger, atrocity, and heart-wrenching storyline? Well, I just have the game for you. I bet you've heard of it by now. Metro Exodus. This epic story-driven first-person shooter is so futuristic with an immersive open world that you feel like you're already living in a post-nuclear war Russia. The graphics are great, the gameplay is drastic and challenging, and the story will leave you emotionally invested in the characters. And if you ask me, I'll say that Metro Exodus is all about fun, fear, and surviving in a world that is on the brink of destruction. It's an absolute travesty against all of humanity to compile any shooting game list without mentioning the Call of Duty series. It'd be like saying that Jesus wasn't nice. Moving on. While the latest installment, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, is also an excellent title, I would say the 2016 Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered deserves a special spot on this list. The reason is simple. This game was a pioneer in bringing the Call of Duty series into the modern era. The Hollywood-style blockbuster moments, the tight shooting mechanics, and the thrilling multiplayer experience will make you fall in love with this game all over again. And as you lay down the enemy soldiers with your bullets, you'll feel like a true soldier. And the adrenaline rush from every kill will keep you playing for hours on end. So, PS4 users, if you haven't played this game yet, it's about time you did. Moving on, we have the ever-popular Borderlands 3. This game is a prime example of how to do a looter shooter right. When you play this game on your PS4, you'll realize that it's a true masterpiece in every sense of the word. In this game, you got just one aim: to loot the hell out of everything and anything that crosses your way and stop the evil twins, Troy and Tyree and Calypso, from gaining power of all alien vaults scattered throughout the universe. Now that sounds cool, but what I found most addictive about the game is its surprising weaponry. These weapons are so ridiculously overpowered that you have a blast trying all of them out. As we all know, age is just a number. We all know that, but sadly the title I'm about to mention may be a little bit too mature for some. However, if you're old enough or love a good action-filled shooting RPG, then Fallout 4 is the game to play. Ooh, this is a special one. Like its previous entries, Fallout 4 does not disappoint with its beautiful world filled with post-apocalyptic ruins, a tempting story, and boundless possibilities. The game delivers intense battles filled with blood, gore, and also has the perfect balance of deep character development and RPG elements. And the cherry on top, the game allows you to build and customize your own base. What more could you want? So if you're ready to step into the shoes of the sole survivor, I get it, it's a shoe joke. Moving on. If you want to take on the wasteland, then Fallout 4 is a must-play on your PS4. Trust me, you won't get enough of this game. Now, if you're looking for a mix of action-packed shooting and an alternate history that involves killing Nazis, then the Wolfenstein series is perfect for you. While the latest installment, Wolfenstein Youngblood and Wolfenstein Cyberpilot, are also worth playing, the New Order and the New Colossus are the real highlights of the series. Both games offer an enthusiastic and exhilarating experience with slick gunplay and a compelling story that will keep you on the edge of your couch. And let's be honest, who doesn't love the idea of fighting against the Nazis and bringing them down in a hail of bullets? That's American. That's just darn patriotic. If you have a taste for over-the-top violence, like I do, and a strong storyline, then these games are definitely worth your time. The final game that I want to mention on this list is a masterpiece, Battlefield 1. Now, as someone who's been playing Battlefield since the first installment, I can confidently say that this game took my breath away with its amazing graphics and intense gameplay. The World War I setting was executed flawlessly, and the single-player campaign tells a heart-wrenching story of sacrifice, bravery, and brotherhood that is often overlooked in other war games. Well, I will say Battlefield 2042, which was released in 2021, is the latest installment of the series, but due to its various bugs and issues, it's not really like the best representation of the Battlefield franchise. However, I do have some hopes for its future and believe that maybe with the proper updates and fixes, it can become a worthy successor to Battlefield 1. But until then, I just can't recommend it as highly as I do with Battlefield 1. So people, that's it for today of the best PS4 shooting games of all time in 2024. But don't just limit yourself to these games, as there are plenty of other amazing PS4 shooting titles like Prey, Fortnite, Warframe, Blood and Truth, Rage 2, very nice, and many more that will provide you with a good gaming experience. I hope this list has percolated your interest and given you some new games to add to your PS4 must-play list. If you like this video, then as I always say, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more interesting and gaming content.